Opportunity versus ability. Imagine living in a world with endless possibilities. Imagine you were born to a family that had all the resources that you needed to move forward in life. Imagine being born in a country, in a place, in a time where there was so much at your fingertips that accomplishing your goals was just a matter of time. You had everything you needed at your fingertips and you knew you could accomplish those goals. Well, let's take a look at the other side of the fence, where you were born with not that much resources, in a time when there wasn't much support available. You didn't have a lot on hand, and so you weren't able to accomplish a lot of the things you dreamed about. You had high hopes, high dreams, but you just didn't have the resources. This is the world we live in, unfortunately. Now imagine where it gets a little trickier, where you find somehow the resources by being resourceful. Yes, you put all the time and energy in, you get it done, but still the difficulty moving forward because you didn't get it in a particular place or a particular time. It is also a reality. Now, I would like to use the Jamaican bobsled team as an example of persistence, resilience, and success. The Jamaican team debuted for the first time in 1988 and didn't place, lacked the resources, and I'm sure the rest of the world probably looked at it in some humor that we're coming from a tropical climate and trying to do a sport that needed snow. Well, that didn't stop them. Despite the fact that they had so many challenges and didn't place, by 1992 they were back in the game. And so the team continued over the years to try and try until I think the females joined around about 2018. And in 2025, yes, from 1988 to 2025, our Jamaican bobsled team finally placed first. Yes, they gained gold in Whistler, BC in November 2025. My friends, if that isn't a true story of resilience and persistence and motivation, I don't know what is. And I have used that from time to time to help remind myself that Rome wasn't built in a day and that there is a lot of work that we still need to put in to be able to get to where we need to go. Now, let's look at the workforce. I know I have struggled a little bit with always being told, oh, you don't have the experience, you don't have the experience, you don't have the experience, and wondering where I'm going to get the experience if I don't get the job. I have been lucky that persons have taken the risk on me. A lot of persons in life have somehow found a way to step in when I needed it most. And I really want to say a big thank you to everyone who has ever taken a chance on me. For those of us who are still struggling in that era, bear in mind that you cannot give up. You're not at the end. As long as you have life and you're breathing, there is hope. Keep trying, keep working towards your goal. Because one day, hopefully, you can find someone who will help you, or you can find the opportunity yourself. Now, I want to leave two messages as I close off today. One, if you're in my situation where you think I just don't have enough resources to get the things I need to be able to accomplish what I want, don't give up. I have been planning, writing goals, setting sometimes impossible looking goals, and I keep telling myself, you know what, you may not get there today, you may never get there, but I'm sure not going to stop trying. Be persistent. Let the Jamaican bobsled team be a motivation to you. Secondly, for those who, let's say it's a job field, I'm going to focus on that today. If you are looking for somebody to accomplish a particular goal, bear in mind that experience may not be the only thing. There is somebody out there who may have the ability, but just didn't have the opportunity to get as much experience. Please be open to considering all options. My friends, today is the day when I say to myself, all things are possible despite my lack of resources, and I refuse to give up. And I really hope to pass that on to you. I don't know who need to hear that today, but be motivated. Be encouraged. Know that a lot of us are still struggling in that era where we'd like to get something done, but we just don't have what it takes. But it means that we just have to work a little harder, fight a little harder, and just keep trying until hopefully we can get closer to that goal and maybe one day accomplish that goal. Do not give up. Like the Jamaican bobsled team, it may take you years, but whatever it is, if you continue to put one foot in front of the other, keep working, keep trying, one day you just might accomplish that goal. And imagine the feeling of joy and satisfaction when you get there. My friends, don't you ever give up.